कैसे हैं सर? ठीक
वालेकुम
ठाक।
सलाम, बिल्कुल दुआएं आप सुनाएं।
हम लोग के साथ जो है मार्केटिंग डायरेक्टर गैलेक्सी ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनीज आज हैं सर। बेसिकली ऑब्जेक्टिव गैलेक्सी ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनीज़ का रिलेटेड टू वुमेन हेल्थ क्या है? क्योंकि हम लोग मल्टीपल चीज़ें आप लोग की देख रहे होते हैं, जैसे ये वर्ल्ड प्रीटर्म बर्थ मंथ हो गया, या पीसीओएस अवेयरनेस मंथ हो गया, ब्रेस्ट कैंसर अवेयरनेस हो गया। तो व्हाट इज़ बेसिक ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ योर ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनीज?
Basically, when we talk about Galaxy group of companies, Galaxy Pharma, Organs Life Sciences, or IVF, Galaxy IVF, the overall objective is basically women healthcare and well-being. If एक बड़ा कॉमन हम एक चीज़ हमेशा सुनते आए हैं, healthy woman can make a healthy nation. So that's really very much important. And in a country like Pakistan, where there is very acute situation in terms of malnutrition, even people with like affording capacity, they are suffering with the most common, we all know, vitamin D deficiency. So in this kind of market, there is an acute need of very focused approach of going along with latest research and development, the innovations which are happening around the world, the latest researches which are happening around the globe, and then to bring those technologies, those new researches, those new products into Pakistani market. So that's basically what our objective is, that Pakistani women, Pakistani couples should not be deprived of anything which is evidence based, which have proven clinical efficacy. That intervention should be available in Pakistan, and that should be accessible and within the reach of the common population of Pakistan. So that's what our objective, and that's what we are striving, and that's the reason why on our achievement, if we look at our achievement portfolio, so the most common trends like we set in Pakistan, let it be myoinositol with folic introduction, let it be glycerin D plus for premature ovarian failure, let it be the use of letrozole in ovulation induction, the Aromac from Poland. So there are many examples where Galaxy have a lead amongst all other pharmaceutical companies. So although we are like even now big in size, in terms of size, we are having a total head count of 500 employees, but still, like, even if someone consider Galaxy a small company, I never mind, because our main objective is to make sure that we remain a great company, right? So that's what our total struggle is, by serving women healthcare and the overall family well-being.
As you discuss about your products like Aromac and letrozole and inofolic and myoinositol, what do you think while selecting that product or that molecule? What is your mindset behind it while selecting that particular molecule, and what criteria do you think in your head that these are the criteria or the boundaries that I have to follow to select these products for the betterment of women in Pakistan or worldwide?
Of course, as I said earlier, the first and most important point is the evidence, the clinical evidence, whether there are sufficient number of clinical trials conducted on that particular molecule or on that particular product. Then the second point comes the quality of manufacturing them, the source, right? Once we are done, once we are sure about the evidence based intervention of that particular molecule or the product, then the second thing comes, that's a source, like from where, if it comes to API, then what can be the best source of API, most credible with due diligence. And if we are importing finished, then we look at the credibility of the manufacturer, right? So what exactly the credibility of manufacturer, what's the size of the in how many countries that manufacturer is exporting that product, and whether that manufacturer is having pseudo representation in the world, or that manufacturer is a brand oriented manufacturer. Means to simplify this, for example, whether I'm manufacturing one product with a different brand name for you, with a different brand name for the company B, for the different brand name for the company C in a different
Okay.
country. So then definitely I'll not be having any risk in relation to the quality associated with that particular product.
Right.
Because if I'm supplying something to your country with the brand A, and in my country I am either not selling it at all, or even if I'm selling with altogether a different brand name. So if something goes wrong in your country in terms of the quality, let it be the drug regulatory authority or
Any other
any other
regulations.
like RAE in terms of the
Hmm.
patient. So basically, it's not going to affect my goodwill in my own country where I'm manufacturing that product, because the brand names are different, right? So that's something which we are very particular about. Let it be like, for example, if we talk about Lutina, there are brand-related clinical trial. When we were the first one who introduced soft gel, micronized
Right.
progesterone in soft gel, almost 16 years back in Pakistan. And then like clinical trials came up that the tablets have better bioavailability and better pharmacokinetics, better absorption as compared to soft gel. So we switched from soft gel to tablets. So then we became the first company, we became the innovator. The Lutina is registered with Drug Regulatory Authority of Pakistan as an innovator product, not as a generic product, right? So we became the first company in Pakistan which brought micronized natural progesterone in tablet form,
In form of that.
right? So now that means all the rest of the companies will be our followers, will be the leaders,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
So this is all about how we move forward. For example, we selected myoinositol, like folic. We selected Loli Pharma to be partner with to launch folic in Pakistan, and then like we entered into a licensing agreement with them for local manufacturing. And that, if you talk about folic, available in 100 countries under the same brand name, right? So we cannot compromise in terms of the quality, because if there will be some problem in folic in Pakistan, that's going to affect 99 countries.
Exactly.
So our like concern, our responsiveness towards like from pharmacovigilance point of view will be far, far, far higher than any other manufacturer, than any other company selling myoinositol under any brand name, right? Why? Because like in terms of us, it's a matter of goodwill in 100 countries, not only in just one country.
After a couple of days, this year is ending and a new year is beginning. So, what is your commitment to those doctors about the coming new year? That you are going to commit any sort of new innovations or helpful research for them, or any kind of workshops or hands-on job? Is there any such kind of plans do you have?
Of course, the most major thing which we are going to do, because in past 3 years, over 2,500 gynecologists completed the BCRM and ACRM, like basic course in reproductive medicine, advanced course in reproductive medicine. The courses which we sponsor, being a ethical marketing company, the courses which are conducted by GIVF Society for Reproductive Medicine, and we sponsor the registrations of the gynecologist across Pakistan. So over 2,500 have already graduated
That's a big number.
BCRM and ACRM, and now from first quarter 2026 we are going to start MCRM, Master Course in Reproductive Medicine.
Yes.
So all those approximately 2,000 plus 2,500 plus doctors who are who have graduated their ACRM, now they will be proceeding towards master course in reproductive medicine. Then secondly, in terms of training, this question is very interesting, it's very close to my heart, because Glexi believes on ethical marketing. Like we strongly believe that doctors can travel anywhere in the world on their own pocket. They are not dependent on company. They are not in need of financing from the company to see how Bangkok looks and
Hmm.
how Sydney, how is the feel being in Sydney and how one feels being in Paris. So
Exactly.
they can afford themselves. What we strongly believe, that what do they need from us, and what we can give, what other companies cannot give as part of ethical marketing, that is their technological advancement in terms of their medical services being offered to their
Hmm.
patients, and their skill development. We are mainly focused on skill development, knowledge dissemination, right, and technological advancement. And as part of that, I was the one who, for the first time in the world, took the name Mobile IVF.
Okay.
And my book is in the process of publishing. Hopefully, it will be published within next 1 month.
Inshallah.
It's almost approximately 300 page and 11 chapter containing product, and the title of the product is Mobile IVF in low resource and low economy markets like Pakistan, how to increase accessibility. But for that, of course, you need human resource, right? So at the moment, we are having we have done our pilot projects very successfully with 20-25% pregnancy rate on average in Kabul, Swat, in DI Khan, in Multan, in Rawalpindi. There are almost by now approximately 15 take-home babies as well. So now we are going to expand that network, and we are going to give a lot of opportunity to all those gynecologists who have done BCRM, ACRM to be actively involved at that practically engaged in those IVF projects, do their cases, observe first, of course, observational, and then if they know how to do TVS, if they are trained in sonology, then of course we can train them on, in terms of ovum pickup and embryo transfer as well. In terms of the product, now I come towards the product, because in Pakistan, one very touchy subject is male infertility. And in terms of male infertility, of course, the female patients come to the doctor complaining about the sexual relationship. If the husband is not having good quality erections, if he's suffering with ED, the erectile dysfunction, which most commonly exists now, like the moment male partner crosses the age of 30-35. So it starts, and then second major problem is premature ejaculation, right? So we introduced the natural solution for managing ED with the no side effect like sildenafil or tadalafil years back. But now in first quarter 2026, for the first time in Pakistan, there are randomized clinical trials conducted on that formulation, and that relates to premature ejaculation. So this is something which is like, of course, then of course Delphi's, which is of course a natural treatment for managing fibroids and myomas. So many, at least we do have six very niche products. I cannot reveal the indications at the moment, but like we do have almost six products already ready for launch in next 4 quarters of 2026. So the doctors are going to hear so many good things, inshallah, in 2026. Very innovative, evidence-based solutions with almost no or minimal side effects for their patients.
Best of luck for 2026, and thank you for sharing your expertise. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.